Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's, and guess what guys, we are back recording. So basically, we've had a little bit of time off, as you can know. I've had a couple of videos here and there, but I think it's just time to get back to it. And we've got a lot of stuff to do. So we've got now, oh gosh, 7 plus 4, 11 issues of the Titanic to do. We've got another 2 issues of the DeLorean and 2 on the way. I can definitely say that now. And we've got about 1 pack of the Mura. We've got 3 packs of Campervan and 2 packs of Rossi, and more Rossi on the way. So yeah, I think we've got enough to keep us good busy for the next few weeks. And we do have a massive thing that will be coming to the channel very, very soon. Hopefully this weekend, so keep your eye out for that one. But today we're going to be back on recording, we're going to be back on building. So today we're going to do issue 54 of Build the Hachette Titanic, the ship, the legend, and we're going to be working on the 3rd funnel today. So we've done 2 of these already, which obviously the 1st and the 2nd funnel. Today we're going to be doing the 3rd funnel, so let's just see how that goes today. I'm not as concerned about this one because we've done 2 already, and I think I've figured out the easiest way to do this. But I think we really should get started on this one, and I can't wait to get started. So, with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay guys, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to need is this part here and this part here. And what we need to do, we just need to slot this over here. And we need to screw this in down with some DP screws. Now these are the tiny screws. You can hardly see them there. That come. Now a few people have been having problems with this one, so I'm going to tell you just a little trick I do with mine. Just to remember to make sure you get the screws in the right place. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 1 set of screws in without even compressing this already. So I'm just going to sort of line it up, the first screw hole. If it will go, it will go. There we go. Okay, let me just get this lined up on the screwdriver. It's just come off. There we go. And we're just going to put this first one in at the bottom. If it doesn't want to fall off your screwdriver. There we go. So yeah, that's a bit of a pain when that happens, but it's just a case of realigning it up. There we go. I remember when we did the first one of these, and oh my word, it was stressful. But it's not too bad once you get the sort of gist of how it's going to go in when it goes in. I'm just going to get the smaller wear. I might have just a little bit more oomph with it. So here we go. And like I said, these screws are very, very small and probably very easy to lose as well. And it's just a case of getting the biting started, getting it in, and just finish it off. Once that's in, just double checking to make sure. There we go. Okay, now that's the first one in. So my little trick for this is, it's a case of, we've put that bottom one in now, and then as we work our way up, we miss a hole. So we've got the bottom one in, so the next one would be, we miss that hole there, and we go into here. Okay, get the next screw. Okay, same principle. We miss that hole there, and we go into the next one. So it's a case of put the bottom one in, miss a hole, put one in, miss a hole, put a screw in. What is this, issue 3? I think back when we had all this to do, and we even had the smoke generator in the first issue to do. So we had quite a bit to do. Well, that's what happens with the early issues, is you tend to do that. Okay, just making sure they're as far down as they're going to go. Okay, so here comes the tricky part. So what we're going to do now is just going to compress this around. And what I like to do is I like to go for the centre hole. Because I've got best grip there as well, my thumb. And get that in. Now with that one centre one being in, the rest should just line up pretty easily. So this is the next one. Just gonna make sure that's in. And then we've just got one last one to go on this funnel. Just right, excuse the plaster on my hands. I have a fight. Well, I did have a fight. I cut myself by accident. We don't fight, we have fun. Okay, so this one's been a little bit tricky. But to tell you the truth, to have one tricky one, ouch, out of them all, that starts bleeding, then, well, what can you do? Not a lot, really. Seems to be these bottom ones it seems to be having most troubles with. Everything does seem to be lined up. I did feel it going to the hole. Just going to set this off slowly. So there we have, that's now in place. Okay, right, I'm just going to move them to one side. Okay, so I'm going to turn the page of the magazine. So what we need next is we need the top of the funnel. And we need this detail here. And we are literally going to be just putting this on. And really only go on one way, like so. So that's now on there. Next we're going to fit this to the front. Now I'm just checking. We need to make sure we've got these holes here, these 3 holes. They're going to face the front of the funnel, which is this side here. And we'll just pop that into place. Okay, so next we're going to need some glue. We've got a few items to glue onto this. So I'm just going to sort out my thing that I apply my glue on with. I'm just going to sort of snip the end off. Okay, and we'll get some glue out. I don't want to come out. Will do now. Okay. So what we need to do next is we need to put this part on to here. Now I haven't done one of these in a while, so I'm just working it out how it goes on. It goes on around like that with that cutout bit on there. So we'll just get a bit of glue. Now I am being a little bit cautious here because of the problems we had with the first and the second funnel, and the case of them pipes that go on this funnel. They were causing problems when we were trying to get the smoke generators out, but that's gone in quite nicely. I'm happy with that. Next, if we just put that to one side, we've got these bits here, and we need to put this part onto this here. So again, I'm going to drop tiny little glue on. This is obviously the whistles. I have painted mine, this part here of the whistle. Actually, I missed a hole at the top there, so my bad. Okay, so we'll put this in place, just like that. Okay, that's gone on really nice. Next, we're going to be putting it onto the funnel. And we've done this quite a few times now. We kind of know how it's going to go on. But we're just going to simply bob that into place. It's going to go in just like that. But again, we are gluing this in. So again, I'm not using a lot of super glue on this. Just a little bit. We'll just put that into place. Just checking down there, it's not showing, so that's good. The next bit is the bit I'm not too keen on, which is the ladder. I always seem to have problems with this one, but we'll give it a go. So we're just going to drop a bit of glue down to there, down into there, down to there, down into there. Now I'm not using a lot of glue here because I don't want it, you know, you want, if there is a problem, you want to be able to sort of correct the problem. Okay, so it's these flimsy arms that are the vein of my problems on this, because they don't want to go in. You don't want to go into the holes that they should do. And they just seem to be a general pain, especially the two around here. They don't tend to want to go in. So we'll do what we can. Okay, they're in. And they were in. You got the two at the top. Right, that's in. I don't want them too far in anyway, because I don't want to mess up. But that is that funnel. Next, we've just got the other bit to put on the other side. Don't know why I'm going for that. Okay, so that one there, one there, and one there. And we're just going to bob this in. There we go. Beautiful. Just not seating all the way in like it should, and a bit's just come off. Just so that the holes are a bit slightly out. One bit wanted to go in. So let's just There we go. I mean, again, you don't want it going in too far anyway, but I want it going in at least a little bit. But it's when things aren't lined up that things become a bit of a nightmare. I'm just going to try and hold that there, if that glue will take. No, it's not doing, it's not at all. Right, that's one. That's two. That's three. A Glen. A Glen? A Glen? What's a Glen? And a Glen? Sounds like a cake. Oh, a cup of tea and a Glen, please. Right. I think that's as good as we're going to get that. Okay. So now we've done all them bits, just put them one bit to the side because we need this part here that we worked on in the previous issue. And basically we need to put this on. So let me just make sure we put this on correctly. So we want the front of the funnel facing this way. So we're just going to bob it into place. Just like so. That's a nice fit. And then from underneath, oh, hang on a minute, I've actually missed a step. That's my bad. Right, so we need the cable that we got in this issue, which is this cable here. And literally we're just going to thread this up it. So from the bottom all the way up. Okay. Then we just need to secure this from the top. So I'm just going to use a bit of insulation tape. Not insulation tape, or just a bit of low-tack masking tape. Okay, so that's on there. Now we can look at putting it on. Now I'm just looking at the magazine to see where they've threaded this through. And it's not the clearest of instructions. So if I'm looking at it, they've got it coming through this bit here. So that's what we'll do there. Let's bob it through. And let's finally put this back on into place where it should be. A little bit off that. There we go. That's in place. And then we're just going to secure this with 2 AP screws from beneath. That we're supplying this issue. We've had quite a few AP screws this issue, so we'll put them away for a future issue. I believe we'll be needing them. So 2 AP screws. Tell you what, let's go to the side. We've got one there and one here. That's one, and that's 2. And that is this issue complete. So if we go back to the overhead camera, if we can see there, that's this funnel complete. I'm happy with that. I really am happy with that. You can't really see the whistle on these, but I have painted them and everything to try and do what I can do with them. But that is this issue complete. So yeah, stage 54 is done. Well, guys, that's it for issue 54 of the Titanic. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I am going to now get on with the recording issue 55. Because again, we're just going to be working on the smoke generator in that issue, so it's quite an easy issue to do. Fingers crossed. I always say that and something's going to go wrong. You just know something's going to go wrong. Yeah, I'm going to get on with that so I can get these videos released every day and we can do a nice big catch up. And like I said, we have got more coming in the post soon. I've just actually got my last lot of Titanics yesterday. So that was issue 61, 62, 63, 64. Currently over there on the paint desk, I am painting the bits that I need to. So I'm painting the canvas for the lifeboats and bits and pieces. So I try and do that before I actually do the issues. So that's why it's a little bit busy over there at the moment. Anyway, enough of me rambling. Anyway, if you like this video, please can you give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell and be notified of any future videos. But as for always, guys, stay safe and bye for now.